Good morning, Packers fans. Aaron Nagler here with your Packers Daily Chat, coming to you live from Scout Wine Merchants in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good to see everybody in the comments already mixing it up. We're talking Packers Monday through Friday right here on the Cheesehead TV social channels. It's what we do. Hope everyone is doing all right out there. Hope you're having an okay start to your day. It is overcast. It looks like a little rain is on its way here in Milwaukee. Hope things are a little sunnier where you are. Good to see everybody again in the comment section. Of course, we did have the first open OTA practice yesterday and availability with Matt LaFleur and a number of players. Clearly, these are always like 30,000-foot things, and you can't read too much into anything anybody says at this time of year. You're going to get a lot of platitudes. You're going to get a lot of generalizations, and that's absolutely expected. But it is nice to have some Packers type content back on your timeline, back in your feeds, and hearing from the guys and knowing that they're out there practicing, a step closer, right? Just a step closer to training camp and then the regular season, which is, of course, what we're all shooting for here. But, you're not going to get any major developments out of an OTA practice. We know Jordan Love taking first team reps. That's exciting. And you get a lot of kind of action from the rookies, guys making plays in shorts. It's always good, always fun. Doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's good to have them in the building. No doubt about it. Morning, Dennis. Karl, how are you? Danny, good morning. Good to see you. Fred, nice. Did you peel a grape last night? No, sir. I did not. And thanks. So one of our viewers here at Packers Daily attended the tasting last night. I hope you enjoyed it. Emily, the owner, said that one of the Packers Daily crew stopped by after I gave it the shout out on the stream yesterday. So thanks to whoever you are, and hope you enjoyed it. Emily said the tasting went really well. Nags, in the next CBA, do you think the NFL might try to extend the fifth-year option to all draft picks? That's an interesting question. I would tend to doubt it. Maybe they try to get it down into like the second and third kind of round, the day two guys essentially. But I would be very, very surprised if the NFLPA acquiesced to that idea. Everything's negotiable, right? And we're still a ways out from, obviously there were emergency measures taken to amend the CBA because of COVID, but there's still a number of years away from the next kind of flashpoint where they're going to have to start negotiating. And I would be very surprised if that's a contentious issue. Obviously it's one of the things the players acquiesced to when they locked in this past 10-year deal, but I just don't think that I'm sure the NFL would love it, but I don't think the NFLPA would let that balloon pass the first round. Just be very surprised. How well do you feel about Watkins fitting into the system? Morning, Calum, although it's probably afternoon where you are. I hope you're doing well. I talked about this on the radio yesterday with Drew and KB. I think he's such a sneaky signing this offseason in, relative to the rest of the league. I think a lot of people have maybe not forgotten about him, but they've kind of dismissed that signing. A lot of action around the Packers this offseason has been about the rookies and the guys they drafted, and for good reason. I understand that. But I think Watkins in this system where you do a lot of isolation stuff where they like to use that 3-by-1 where they have three eligibles on one side and they isolate another guy on the backside. Traditionally, the last few years, that's a lot of times they've done that with Devontae, but they'll do it with Lazard. They'll do it with other guys. But you put him in that isolated spot, I think you could be cooking with some gas there. I do think that he is going to surprise some people. And again, like I said yesterday, I don't think he's going to be a fantasy darling. I don't think it's going to be some big reclamation project where everyone's like talking about, my gosh, like he's back or whatever, like he's living up to the first round potential or any of that. But I do think he is super talented. He's got all the ability in the world. And we know he has, struggled both with injuries and some less than dynamic passing games the last couple seasons. In Green Bay with this quarterback, I think he could put up some serious numbers. So, it all depends on how he meshes with Aaron, and that's a key component, clearly. But I think he's going to fit right in. I think he's going to hit the ground running. I think there's a good chance that he, a vet, you got to think once training camp comes, he and Aaron will spend that time getting on the same page. And a guy who's been in the league knows coverages, knows what he's looking at when he lines up across from somebody as far as leverage goes. He's not learning like these young guys will be. I think there's a chance that he could be, like I said, a bit of a pleasant surprise for people around the league. Hey, Nags, any word on Packers trivia starting? Yes, Mike. We will be doing Packers trivia after minicamp. So once minicamp has come and gone, we'll do about 2 weeks worth of trivia, and then I'm going to take like a week or so off prior to the start of camp, and then we put trivia probably like mid-June, going into July, most likely. What else we got here, folks? What if Goot hit on Rodgers, Watson, and Dobbs? That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Good lighting today. Thanks, Alan. Well, I just switched seats. That's all. YouTube isn't working, Nick. I see other people commenting on YouTube. I think it's working for some people. Hey, Nags, what are the odds we have a new kicker next year? 50-50? Put me at... Put me at 65% chance that they have a new kicker. How's that? There we go. Good morning from Belize. What's up, Revan? Revan? Is it Revan or Revan? Good morning. Thanks for watching. Tony, do you think Love was bummed when he heard Rodgers was back? That's only human nature, right? I mean, he's never going to say that. Obviously, he's never going to talk about it publicly, but how could he not be? You know, I'm sure he's jumping at the bit to play. I'm sure he wants to get out there and compete, but he did get drafted into this situation, and for better or worse, this is now, his path in the NFL, and he's got to wait his turn. And who knows if that turn comes in Green Bay? There's every possibility that if he plays well in preseason and the Packers can flip him, they probably will next year. So then he'll go on and have a chance to compete. But yeah, I just think it's human nature. How could he not? Right? I mean, I know I would be. I got to think he would be. Sly, do you think Cobb helps mentor the new wide receivers a lot? I mean, as much as he can and should, but they do have coaches. He is going to be someone they point to. There's no doubt about it when they're talking about how to be a pro and what's expected of you and how you're supposed to operate and how you're supposed to handle yourself. No question, Randall will be, the model, the guide, if you will. And I do think, we've seen a lot with Randall taking Amari under his wing, and I think that will extend to the younger guys this year. No doubt about that. But, at the end of the day, he is still, he got to do his own work. He's not there to be a coach. He's there to produce, and he's obviously got the connection with Aaron. And I think, as far as you can take it, yeah, I think he will mentor guys, but he's got his own job to do, and the coaches are there for a reason. What else we got, folks? Oh, we got a super chat. What's up, TKM? How you doing? Activity in and around 1265. Nags daily updates. Life is good. Puppy fun. Get her done. I know. That's what I was saying at the start of the stream. It's just nice to have like activity around Lambeau again. It's just great. It's just great. Oh, I think I missed a super chat. Rodgers hurt toe. What's up, buddy? Was watching some OTA highlights and call me crazy, but it looked like Love's release has gotten quicker. If so, the toe approves. Go back, go. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it. I do think he's clearly probably most likely done some work. You never want to judge anything off some short clips, though. I mean, I'd love to see it in person. But I mean, Rodgers changed his carriage, right? How he used to hold the ball really high his rookie year, and then that generally started dropping throughout the years, the first couple of years. And we know Jordan works during the offseason out there in California and with Athletes First, and I have zero doubt he's been working on it. One of the things that really stood out to me last year, and I think a number of you have brought it up as well, he does have a bit more of an elongated release. I mean, it is hard not to notice it. And to your point, and that stuff from yesterday, I did think, a little bit. It did seem a little quicker, sped up a little bit. Next, did you hear Coach Bisaccia refer to the Wii Fence yesterday? He's been saying that for a few days now. He said that earlier this offseason. The Wii Fence, I love it. I prefer what somebody here, one of our fine viewers and listeners, said, the G Fence. There you go. Give me the G Fence. I'm down with that. Uh-oh. Joey the Jaguar. I just spilled hot coffee everywhere. I blame this completely on Paul Allen. That's fine. That's an absolute correct response. No doubt about it. No question about it. Speaking of hot coffee, I'm going to have a little taste. Let's see. You think being a backup QB is boring during games? Oh, Brandy, I got to imagine it's hard to keep, your concentration. Now, I do think for the majority of the time, yeah, guys are dialed in. A lot of times they're listening, on the headset to the play that's called and visualizing, okay, here's what I would be doing on this play, right? What checks I would make, look at the defense, how would I set protection and things like that. And that's your job as a backup, it's be tuned into the game and be ready to go at a moment's notice. But I got to think at some point, like fourth quarter, teams up by 3 scores or something, like I have zero doubt you're just sitting there going, oh God, can we just run the ball? Get the clock going and get me the fuck out of here. But like straight up boring, I doubt that. I mean, it's an NFL football game. They're only now 17 of them a year. You're a young guy. You're with the guys. You're hanging out. I'm sure monotony sets in at some point, but I got to think for the most part, probably not. Cheese fence, double C4. I like it. Anthony, what's up? Highly recommend Benji's Deli near Scout. If you haven't tried it yet, Anthony, that's so funny. Emily, the owner of Scout, recommended Benji's as well. So I will definitely be checking it out. No question about it. Danny Miller, nags around all that alcohol and you're drinking coffee. Nice discipline. Hey, man, I am nothing if not disciplined. Thank you very much. Nate, what's up, man? Nags, I just got back from Vegas where I bet the over on Packers win total of 11. I feel like I'll be cashing in a winner. What do you think? Woo, baby. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're good. Man, 11, that's tough, right? That's a lot of wins. You never really know sitting here in late May. But yeah, I'll give you, I think. I mean, the 2 games that really kind of like stand out as probable L's, right, are at Tampa and at Buffalo. But outside of that, it's not a game they shouldn't win. Now it's the NFL, week to week league, got to go 1-0 every week. I totally get all that. But there's not a game on the schedule outside of those 2 where you think, oh, this might be a problem. Like they should handle all the other ones. Now, that's not saying they won't be tough. It's not saying that they're like guaranteed W's. I'm not saying that. There's just nothing about any of those other matchups that makes you worry, So, but yeah, 11, I think you got it. No love for the backup kicker. Oh, here we go again, Tony. Oh, boy. Craig, what's up, man? Pallet Cleanser question. Top 3 football life documentaries that are not about a Packers player coach. Oh, man, I haven't watched those in so long. I loved the Terry Bradshaw one. And the Barry Sanders one was awesome. I'm trying to think of another one. I mean, I'll cheat and I'll say John Madden. I mean, that one was great. And that was before they did the All Madden documentary, which is even better. I say 11 wins and a deeper run in the playoffs. From your Facebook comment to the football god's ears, man, look, I'm heading into this season completely expecting, 1,000% expecting them to win the division, get to the playoffs, and then crap the bed at some point. I am done. I'm done predicting Super Bowls. I'm done thinking this is the year, because it's not the year. It's been the year. They've had 2 chances now in a row where it's never going to set up better for them, and they crap the bed. Now, I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. I've been on this earth too long and dealt with too much nonsense to sit here and get hopeful about it. Nope, I'm done. You crushed my heart. You stole my dreams. You took my girl at the dance. I'm done, Packers. Like, I still love you. I got nothing but love for you. But I'm done. It's over. I know this team, as constructed currently, it's going to get to the playoffs. And they're going to hurt us. They're just and let me tell you, much like John Cusack at the start of Say Anything, I want to get hurt. I'm looking forward to it. It's part of the gig, right? As a Packers fan. Can't wait. Really excited. That's just where I'm at with it. Alan, what's up, man? Us old timers still remember Boyd Dowler as a great receiver. How do you think he rates all time? He gets short shrift in the discussions. There's zero doubt about it. And yes, you are right. He belongs in the discussion. I don't think you can put him on the same tier as guys like Don Hudson, Sterling Sharp, or even Devontae Adams of recent vintage. But he is certainly in the combo as far as like Packers greats. And he doesn't get mentioned nearly enough. I very much agree with that sentiment. Brandy, who hurt you, Nags? The Packers repeatedly. Please. like for the world to see in front of a worldwide audience annually. Lord. Eric, that's you're touching the third rail there. It's like Rodgers is turning into Favre and don't like the cold. There's a lot of smoke there, but there's some fire. I mean, look, Rodgers can talk about the colder the better, which has like been his mantra, as the games get later and they get into the cold territory and they start asking him about playoffs and playing at home. And he said all last year leading up to the playoffs, oh, the colder the better, the colder the better. And then it got cold and he did look like he wanted to be anywhere else but on the field in the cold. Much like Brett Favre did at the end of his tenure. When did Favre then get revitalized? Oh, in a dome in Minnesota, where he then went on to have his best year statistically. So, I mean, that's just the realities, right? You get older, it gets harder. You're less into it. There's no doubt about that. Craig, what's up, man? Bruised Question, rank them. Thames, Aguilar, Vogie, Rowdy. Oh, man. We were just talking about this last night, my buddy Luke. Dang. Well, see, the thing with Rowdy is I get such recency bias, right? But, man, he is fun to watch. And, I don't know. I'll go 1 through 4. I'll probably go Thames, Rowdy, Aguilar, Vogie. How's that? And that's where I would go with that. When we finally win the NFC Championship, it will feel so good. Levi, yes, it will. It'll be phenomenal. I can't wait. I hope they do. Don't get me wrong. I'm praying for it. I'm just not expecting it. That's all. Jeff, the definition of insanity, pack sanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Win division, crap the bed in the playoffs. I mean, you ain't lying. TKM, what's up, man? Correct, Nags. It's like an abusive relationship. Hurt me, Aaron Rodgers. Break my heart, but make regular season exciting. Pappies. Yeah. Why are you in Milwaukee? What's up, Oz? How are you? I'll see you at happy hour, and I'll talk about it then. Too old for this. Oh, damn. Rodgers is all about manifestation, but he can't manifest passing to Lazard. You guys, that's tough, man. That's tough. Kurt, no Gorman Thomas. He wasn't on the list that I was given. Here we go again. Here we go. It's same thing. Same thing again. Here we go. Ty Summers and Mike Pettin broke Meg's heart. Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe we need to go through the wild card. Maybe you're right, Jill. I mean, if the team is going to be constructed and operate the way they did last year in the last 2 years, yeah, I don't think it's the world's worst idea. Now, what they could do, call me crazy, is they could acquiesce to the idea that maybe, just maybe, we need to be a bit more of a power running team so that when we do inevitably win 11, 12, 13 games, win the division, and get home playoff games, we can operate in the cold and take some pressure off our quarterback and not spread it out and ask him to do everything. Call me nuts. I know. Here I am talking sense. God forbid. But unless, if that's nope, we got to be QB-centric, out of the shotgun, spread it out. If that's what they have to do for whatever reason, then yeah, they better get fucking wild card and go on the road because the path through Lambeau is closed. Like Gandalf and the Hobbits trying to get, over the mountain. That way is shut. Not going to happen. All right. I got to get going. Can't thank you guys enough for basically letting me have a therapy session every morning. Really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well where you are. I really appreciate you taking a little bit of time here to kind of enjoy just a little Packers talk away from the rest of the world. Please do me a monster favor and hit like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Cheesehead TV. We are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Go Pack, go.